My name's Marcella, and today we're going to be talking about how to set up a breast pump. I know it can seem intimidating at first, but after a few times practicing, you'll get the hang of it. If you're separated from your baby for whatever reason, whether it be prematurity, illness, injury, or any other reason that prevents the baby from being able to extract milk from you directly, using the breast pump helps a lot. There are so many different types of pumps that you can choose to use. One option is to use the manual pump. And with this pump, you would use the lever. And this pump is great if you're pumping occasionally, but it's not enough if you are pumping exclusively or almost exclusively. Another kind of pump is the electrical pump. This one plugs into the wall, or it can run on a battery. It's more appropriate for a mom that's pumping several times a day. Both of those pumps are personal use pumps. They're supposed to be used only by one person. This is a hospital grade pump. It can be for multiple people to use as long as you have your own breast pump kit. This pump is amazing for initiating and maintaining your supply, which is why moms who exclusively pump really love this one. Mothers who are in the NICU often use this pump as well. All right, now we're gonna teach you how to set up the Medela Symphony hospital grade pump. Always wash your hands before you get started. The breast pump unit contains the dial and buttons used to control pump suction and milk expression. The power button, which displays an image of a circle, starts the stimulation phase automatically when it's turned on. The letdown button, which displays an image of an arrow and milk drops, is used to control the expression phase for that session. The dial in the middle is to set the vacuum suction for comfort. These units are often rented out to moms, but it's important to use your own personal pump kit. Let's look at the different parts that are going to come in your pump kit. This is the breast shield, also called a flange, which is placed on the breast over the areola and nipple that create a suction when the pump is turned on. The flange comes in multiple sizes, so the nipple diameter should be measured to determine mom's size. Your flange size may or may not be included in your pumping kit, so you might have to order it. Speak to your lactation consultant if needed. The flange connector attaches to all flange sizes, and then it connects to the milk collection bottle. The valve connects to the flange for passage of milk into the bottle. These white membranes work with the valves to create suction and prevent backflow of milk. These are membrane caps. They connect to the tubing on the Medela Symphony breast pump. They work with protective membranes to maintain the hygiene of your pump. The protective membranes are used with the membrane caps and attach directly to the pump to create vacuum suction. The tubing connects the flange to the breast pump. On the Medela Symphony, one end fits onto the connector via a plastic part, and the other has a membrane cap which fits onto the Medela Symphony. And finally, this is a breast milk bottle, sometimes called a collection container. It attaches to the connectors for the milk collection. You want to make sure that all your pump parts are washed, sterilized, and allowed to air dry before you use them. Insert the small end of the breast shields into the small end of the connectors. Gently push the white membrane into the smallest opening on the yellow valve until it's secure and lying flat. Connect the yellow valve containing the white membrane to the other end of the connector. Screw the bottom of the connectors onto the milk collection bottles. Place the protective membrane cap onto a flat surface and carefully push the membrane cap down until it sets into place. There's two different sides of the tube, triangular ends and round ends. Fit the triangular end into the membrane cap. Insert the circular end of the tubing into the opening of the connector. Insert the power cord into the back part of the pump and then plug that cord into an electrical outlet. Open the lid on the top of the breast pump by pressing the oval button and lifting the handle at the same time. Position the membrane cap firmly onto the breast pump membrane to form a seal. Make sure the membrane cap engages and lies flush to the surface. Center the tubing on the sides of the pump. Once you finish setting up your breast pump, it's time to set the flange on your breast with the nipple centered. The Symphony Plus has an initiate and maintain mode. Press the power button to start the initiate mode. Use the dial to set suction and increase or decrease the vacuum power to your comfort level. The initiate mode stimulates the breast and helps with your milk coming in. You can pump in this mode by pressing the letdown button within 10 seconds of pressing the power button when you turn the pump on. This mode will run about 15 minutes. Pump on initiate mode for the first 5 days after birth, or until you pump 20 milliliters in 3 consecutive pumps. Switch to the maintain mode on day 6, or once your milk supply is established, whichever comes first. However, if your milk is fully established, you will want to pump in the maintain mode. The maintain mode builds and maintains a plentiful milk supply. It will begin 10 seconds after you press the power button. The maintain mode begins with 2 minutes of stimulation. If your milk starts to flow before the end of the 2 minutes, press the letdown button. Pumping sessions will last anywhere between 5 to 30 minutes, which is typically how long a baby would nurse. Good luck, ladies. You got this.